What is up, everybody? Kryllyk here, and this is another Pixellock creative. I've been doing some work, baby. Some work be done. So I've kind of more or less copy and pasted up the sides, but equally I kind of joined these together a little bit. I might still play around with it a little bit. I like the water coming down and going into these little pools of water. It adds a little bit more decoration that I can put on later. I'm actually not sold on that, so let's do that for now. I kind of like that better with the water. But then in behind, obviously I set all of this to air, etc., and kind of built out the walls a little bit. Now it's going to need to be quite a bit bigger, so let's figure that out right now. So let's find the bottom here, right there. Set first position. And I'm thinking 10 blocks from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so right along this line here. And we need to find the other side, which might be difficult. Okay, so it's right about here. So right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I'm going to do this and set second position / set air. Ooh. Nobody's complaining about lag yet, hey? Those world edits, they can cause trouble sometimes. Now, one thing that's kind of annoying is we are in a mountain here. Oh man, if I was caving, look at that. Look at that beautiful cave. But that works pretty darn good. So I've basically learned some world edit, which is pretty nice because I really did not know much. So I can do things like this. I can stand right beside it and / copy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stand here and / paste. And it pastes the exact copy. And then here's another set of 5. Oops. Wrong device. And I can go / paste again. And voila, we have a 4 wide wall. It's pretty uniform at the moment. I'm going to need to clean it up a little bit. And equally, we have to do something on the corners. But I'm going to do the same thing over here, just a little faster. Click there. Click here. Copy. Make myself a little hidey hole. And voila. Okay. Perfect. So this is kind of the size that I'm looking to go with. Pretty big, right? It's still going to be a little bit wider than it is long. But we need to incorporate in a whole bunch of different terrain and stuff like that. And I'm probably going to terraform this entire mountain to a certain extent. And it's going to look really like that tower is on a peak, all on its own. So I got that to do. So probably just, mix that right in like that. Now I haven't really played with the corners, okay, or the roof. So this is going to be interesting, but this is going to be a pretty big gym. It's going to be pretty nice. Mr. Watch and Learn, you better be happy. It might even be one of the biggest gyms on the server, but that's okay. I go crazy from time to time. So I'm kind of thinking we have this little triangle set up here, just to finish off the sides. But what I'm thinking is a little bit of, more detail than just slapping on a corner and calling her a day. No. I don't want that to be dark. What about this? And that. That's nice. So if I do that, and we kind of get, say we get some hints of that through, and like that. Oops. And then I also want a cobble wall, wherever that is. Oops, not a sobble. Okay, so let's do cobble wall. Let's carry this all the way up. And here, I think I'm gonna do like that. And then we can do another piece of glowstone at the top with another piece of stained on top of that. And we'll stick with the cobble up here, I think. So let's do you like you, and like you. I know that it blocks the light, don't worry. I get that, alright? That kind of blends with the corner. But is that a bad thing? Yes, it is. So I could go back to back with the stairs. That's not too bad. And I could, by theory, just leave it at that. And maybe we just cap it now. Like so. Or does that look a little dorky? Good question, I tell myself. Good question. Could do something like that. A little more bulky. I kind of like that better. This is the fun part, guys. The trial and error. So if I did that, I'd have to do that. Which isn't too bad, actually. I kind of like that. But then you can't see that fleck of glowstone through there. But it looks nice and bulky like the other one. So I'm gonna, I think, copy this over. Yeah, I think so. That's pretty good. I like that right there. And from there we can, you know, look to increase the size and go up in the roof. And I'm gonna try to keep it kind of like a shallow dome type shape. So hopefully that'll work well. Now, I need to figure out where I put that first piece of glowstone. If I can. Now this here, I think I'm just going to do that. Here we go. Okay, so it's right above this level of stairs. So if I look on through, I do the same thing over here. Cobble, 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 right? Yeah, and then the glowstone goes right in that spot. This is the hard part, copying it over. So that goes like that. Okay, and then from there, I think I had some stone bricks and stuff. Yeah, 3 stone bricks at the same level. 1, 2, 3, cobble. Wall. Okay. Looking pretty solid. 1, 2, and 3. And was the purple stained clay the whole way up the back? Yeah, it starts right at the glowstone there and goes all the way to the top. We can do that. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Perfect. Actually, I think there's a piece of glowstone in there, isn't there? Yes, there is. One from the top is glowstone. Okay. Like so. And I'm gonna finish this bad boy up. And then we'll take a look at the finished product. Alrighty, so we got both the corners down and done, as people be talking to me on Steam, I tell you. Looks pretty good. I kind of like it. It seems to cap it off quite nicely, in my opinion. Also, I realized I'm gonna have to kind of slice this out a little bit, but that's okay. But I was kind of thinking that this water could actually come from a little bit higher up and head on down, and that could be pretty good. So other than that, we're looking pretty solid. You know, I mean, it's not going to be too crazy. If I were to be going insane, all of this wall right here would be different instead of, you know, copy pasted type thing. And I still might differ things up. Now what I mean by that is, you know, you might see some stuff in the corners or at certain points, you know, just to mix it up. But overall, I think it's a pretty good design that works decently well in a copy paste. These blocks here kind of get a little bit bulky. Oh, German just came on. Hey, German. These ones here look like they get just a little bit bulky. I could potentially, you know, do some differences like that, for example. And then on this one, I could do the opposite. Okay, gives a little bit more texture, a little bit more flair, and actually I kind of like that. So let's do that. Yeah, that looks pretty good on the 3 there. I like that. Good idea, me. Good idea. I wonder if I shouldn't... No, that's okay. Yeah, so if I go here and do the same thing... Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Okay, let's copy from over there to over here. Hey, me. Looks like everybody's jumping on now. The party started. There we go. So that one there, and then we'll alternate. Like so, and then we're back down to here. Nice little touch though. And then that guy, how'd this work again? So it should be like this. Yeah. Alright, so a little bit of texture and stuff like that, and of course we gotta put in the floor and stuff. And so we got to look at some of the flooring, a lot of the features that a gym requires. One of them is you need to have like a locking door so that only one person comes in, and you can kind of lock the door up a little bit. And then so that's one of the features. Mr. Watch and Learn, I'm gonna have to get together with him and see what he thinks. I think he just messaged me, but I think he likes it, so I'll have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure he'll like it. Come on now. See, now it tone's on, everybody's on, we're having a little party. Party on the Pixellock server. Just a reminder, anybody can jump on here. It doesn't take anything other than jumping onto the website and downloading the Pixelmon Mod. Okay. That's pretty good. I like it. So we might have to do a little bit here still. I don't like this glowstone showing as much as it is, but we might be able to tweak that a little bit depending on how I finish up the entranceway. This might actually turn into just a full set of blocks and stuff. But yeah, so little things like that. I'm gonna do this same design on the outside wall as well. I think that is much needed. And yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. I'm gonna get to work, do a little more. Alrighty, so I decided we're gonna do a little bit of floor work, I think. And again, the Steam stuff, sorry, can't do much about. Now the floor itself, how are we gonna do this? The reason I picked the purple clay, okay, this is the reason. When you head on over to like the Psychic TM, why are these all missing? You see the colors, right? You see the colors of the TM, the Psychic colors of Pokemon. It kind of matches. So that's basically what I'm looking at pulling from it. I don't know about that blue. I think German just copied this in from another area. I really like the cyan with the purple. For some reason, like, it doesn't look like they go, but I actually like it. I'm also not a huge fan of checkered floors, in case you guys haven't realized. But that's okay. German made this one. Or part of it. I did some of the sprucing up, like you just saw right there. So back over to the gym here. You know, it's decently lit up. I think once I get all the pathway lighting in, and, you know, there's going to be things along the way. A lot of these mushrooms are actually going to go, or, you know, meld their way into the background a little bit. And I'm probably going to build more trees along the path. But yeah, I think this is why I picked this color. Okay, so if I make it so that the pistons, let me just pull them out here. Don't need the water at the moment. The pistons probably need to go right here. Right? And facing down like so. And basically, I'm just going to run the redstone underneath. I think that's it. And how do I want to do this? Nope, another door. Okay, and so just now if I nope, that's what I thought. Okay, let me just clean this up. Okay, so if I do above that is that, eh? Man, I'm making this difficult on myself, aren't I? Because that'll fire it. I know that. But how do I get it so that I change that block? That is a good question. Well, you know what? Might just have to be something along the lines of this. Let's make sure that that doesn't interfere with anything. You can't tell. Good. Okay. And then here we will need to do this. And if I'm not mistaken, that should work. No? Oh, dang you. Okay, so if I remove this, let's get some repeaters. This is why I don't do redstone on camera. Like so, and like so, and then we do the redstone in behind. There we go. So Those should all extend as necessary. Okay. So then we can place back this. Remember, middle click will select the block that you're looking at so that it's ready to go. Okay. So that'll be our wall, right? So basically, right about, I might even be able to do it right here. Or will that be too close that they can reach it? Nope, can't take you. Okay, so place him back. So can take you. All right, and probably that's probably important, isn't it? What to do, what to do. Because if that's there, if somebody here jumps and can click it, that wouldn't be good. So if we bring it underneath to maybe on this side of the block, that might be alright. But it needs to come up one. So we need to send power through the block. I'm gonna have to figure this one out. One sec. Alrighty, so I got it here. So just a simple flip and up pops the floor. That works pretty good. It was actually a lot easier than I thought. I was trying to overcomplicate it, but yeah, what can you do, right? So now we get to gussy up the place a little bit. And I want to try to come up with a little bit of a pattern, but we need to incorporate in. So I'm thinking of keeping this going and maybe doing like the black coal. I do like the coal because it's black. Maybe do something like this. Pretty simple pattern, but should work. Right, nothing too serious. So you're walking on in, and that's what you see. And then we'll get into the gym part here. Oh, I can't have the level that low. What am I thinking? I'm a goof. You know that? I am a certified goofball. Alright, so we need to bring it all the way over to somewhere. Don't know where. I wonder if it's up, nobody can reach around. So maybe like even that won't work. Will that one work? Well, let's take a look. We could make that one work, can't we? Just by doing that on both sides for symmetry. And then from there we could actually get this guy maybe to work. I think back there is water. So if I put a lever here, actually I'm gonna be right back again while I figure this out, because yeah. Oh man, time flies when doing these things. I just checked the time and I'm already at 25 minutes. This is gonna be a multiple part thing, and that's okay. I'm enjoying it actually, and I hope you guys are too. I'm trying to put in a lot of effort in here and trying different things out. So I'm kind of thinking this needs to change, but that's the door, so it can't. I'm gonna do the door wiring later, make it so that, you know, the wiring probably goes all the way underneath into somewhere else and all that kind of stuff, because right in here is just not gonna work. It's a little too tight. But I have this nice little thing, and there's going to be a little step down, and there's going to be another kind of platform, and then there'll be another step down here approximately into the actual, you know, gym battlegrounds, whatever you want to call it, right? Where the gym leader fights. And then on the other side, I should be able to have the same kind of 4 wide gap, and we should be good to go. And equally, the gym leader needs a few things like computer and stuff like that, so should be pretty good. Now I can do a quick little job here. So if I do this and I go to here and I go all the way to this side, click, I can go //set purple stained clay. Nope. Set place block. Well, I did the block. See? Purple stained clay. I wonder if I can do 159/10. Number 0159/10. What? This is supposed to be fast. Maybe no number sign. Nope. Maybe no 0. Nope. Alright, I'll do it the normal way. That's okay. Let's do set air. There. Voila. Now I can just make my own madness. Alrighty guys, so thanks again for watching. We're going to work on a few more things. This might actually end up being like a 4-parter or whatever, but I might try to get a little bit more done. So that, you know, I'm going to try to do a lot of the interior here, and then I'll show you guys that. And then we can jump into what's next. The roof. Ugh, not looking forward to that. And I'll do the terraforming and all that off camera. So, alright, thanks again for watching. Slap that like button, all that fun stuff. Make sure you jump on the server. There's pretty much like 20 to 70 people online all the time. It's awesome. Tons of people, tons of fun. We're having a blast. So, take it easy.